Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome to another one of my live streams, and welcome to Surviving Romance. Okay, let me get you all caught up to speed. I know tonight was supposed to be where we were going to do some DIY stuff to the bike, but we got bad weather coming in the area, and at the same time, I got a sickly wife. She kind of sick to the stomach and all that other stuff, not feeling too great. So it just makes sense when you're sick. What's the best thing for when you're sick? Chicken noodle soup. But what's better than chicken noodle soup? Homemade chicken noodle soup. So that is exactly what I'm going to do tonight. I'm basically going to make some homemade chicken noodle soup. I've got my egg noodles. I even got some soup crackers. I've got currently, I'll get you all caught up to speed with what is in the slow cooker over here. Along with that, we've got some herbage and spices to utilize. Along with that, I've got some chicken broth, got some actual cut up chicken breast, and some. We are ready to rock and roll as soon as we hit our 10-minute marker. Now, inside the slow cooker is, for those of you who didn't know, earlier during the pandemic, we made, for urban survival, some homemade chicken stock. There's about two and a half cups in the slow cooker right now, currently. And what it is doing is, well, it was time to bring it back up to temperature. So that is exactly what we just did. So currently right now I'm kind of making sure everything is all set up, that everything is ready to rock and roll. So as soon as we start seeing a few more people in, a few people start saying hi, we'll interact a little bit, and then we're going to get underway just shortly after that. Okay. Now, again, Princess Faye ended up calling out of work. What's going on, filming? Yeah, it's cooking time. The little lady's sick. Time to make some homemade chicken noodle soup. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to fire, we got the slow cooker going over here. And you guys remember making the homemade chicken stock earlier this year. We've had it frozen inside the refrigerator, inside some tubs. And I just basically, we started them thawing in the refrigerator, put them inside the slow cooker. And that is all now melted down. It's nice and liquidy and ready to go to add its flavor to the party. I love making a good soup. I love making a good soup. It's not that difficult. It's a lot of fun. So, and it's easy. It's as easy as falling off a log, you know? Along with that, I've got some homemade chicken broth. Okay. Now, real quick, please note whenever, huh? Um, don't you dare. Don't you dare over there, woman. Giving me grief already. Please note, carton is okay for homemade soups. I don't mind. I've got nothing against carton broths or carton stocks. There's nothing wrong with it. It's easy. It keeps on the shelf for a long time and keeps in the refrigerator for a good while too, for up to about a month. So not too bad. All right. So I mean, if if you're wanting to make soup and you haven't had time to make any stock or make any broth yourself, this is fine. Okay. Now real quick, no, she's got a upset stomach, a little sick to the belly. She started off with like a migraine, and it just progressively got worse. And about every 3 months she'll take a spell like that. Yeah, no. So it isn't the Ronies, uh, as everyone jokingly calls it around here. So okay, so let me get y'all caught up to So we will be using some homemade chicken broth. Well, homemade in a factory, that is. How am I doing? I am doing fantabulous. It's one of those things that I'm excited to do a cooking episode. I mean, the weather turned south. I was ready to go out and work on the bike, but the weather turned south, and how you doing, sis? For those who don't know, Hannah is my little sister. That's my little sister. That poor thing. She has me as her oldest brother. But my little sister's in here, basically, supporting her oldest brother. Well, no, she's actually a year younger than my oldest daughter. The moment she was born, she was already an aunt. What's going on, Mike G? I got a sick wife on my hands. She's not feeling too great. She's got an upset stomach. So tonight, you Henri Cuss says. So tonight, what I will be doing is basically making a homemade chicken noodle soup. Now, we will be using some carton ingredients, but there's going to be a lot of cooking going on. Yeah, it happens. It happens. But when it does happen, I get to be the good husband and take care of my wife. So that's not a bad thing, there. It just means that she's not feeling too good in the meantime. And when I said chicken noodle soup, she said chicken noodle soup. So that's something that I have suggested. Did a kitten get you?
Yeah. Zelda likes to lay between me and the back of the couch, and she likes to claw me.
Oh, hi, Queen. Hi, Queen Bee. It's good to see you. And of course, a little bit later, if all goes well, we will get to. Yes, Sober Talk is tomorrow. Sober Talk is tomorrow. I know a lot of you enjoy Sober Talk, so yes. Analysis, we do have kids, but that's another subject for another time. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, I have 5 children total. Princess Faye and I have 2 together, but I have 3 more than that. It's she. Could you drag her out? Yeah, just for a minute. I'll give her right back. Okay, hang on a second, guys. Here. But real quick, I wanted you all to meet Zelda. This is Zelda. She got her right as soon as I finished that 12-hour it's streaming for 12 hours straight. At the end of that stream, we were that's right. Uh she this is Zelda. She got her name because I just got through closing up a 10-hour stream, uh, playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And then Princess Faye brought in our little kitten here. And she, we named her Zelda. Hannah's like, my cat. Hi, what's going on? How you doing, Carla? We're just showing off the new kitten. She's ready to go lie back down with Mama. Here you go. Here you go. You're a little feisty. You're back all wound up. All righty. So we all got our kitten fixed for a moment. Because it's a female, a female. How you doing, Carla? I got a sickly wife tonight. So tonight is a great night to make chicken noodle soup. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. All right. First things first, over here. Oh, the blood drop shirt. Yeah, this is whenever I donated blood. I donate blood every chance I get. So yeah, I'm one of those people that donates blood regularly. All righty. I'm gonna scoot y'all around a little bit. Hang tight. All right. Now, right out of the gate, we're gonna over here in my slow cooker. In my slow cooker. Friday is still another cooking live. I got a challenge Friday. We'll talk about that here in just a bit, Mike. But you're right, yeah. I got a cooking challenge Friday.
Analysis had a question.
Who?
He just wanted to know how your fourth was.
Oh, it was fantastic. It was nice and quiet. Nice and quiet. I enjoyed it. Yep. All righty. So first thing we got to do, I'm going to turn this up on high. And we're going to add in a carton of chicken broth. But let me say also, with a carton of chicken broth, get the reduced or no sodium kind. Because if you do any reductions or anything like that, it'll start tasting like a salt slick. So we don't want that. All right. Next, we're going to grab us an entire pound of eggy noodles. Eggy noodles. We're going to open that up and let that begin. What's going on, Harrison? No, it is not a crock pot, Harrison. Here we go again.
You know he continues to sass you because it gets a rise out of you.
Yeah, I know, little Henri Cos. Okay. Now that I've said that, let me, while I'm kind of setting things up here, I have a cooking challenge. It is not a crock pot. Okay. The cooking challenge is, we're going to have to add a lot more. Where did I put that other carton? Okay. So we're going to add in our second carton because these noodles will get thirsty, but thankfully egg noodles do not fall apart like regular durum wheat noodles do. There we go. So 2 cartons of chicken broth along with about 2.5 cups of homemade chicken stock. Oh, I know. It's all good. All righty. So we have that in there starting on its way to soupdom.
I like that.
What's that?
I like that.
Okay. I'm going to stand y'all up real quick over here. And let me, while I'm kind of getting stuff together, and we've got this started. The first part of this, well, all right. I was asked what we're doing this particular Friday. This Friday is going to be a cooking live stream. I have been issued a challenge, but not one of those like, I could do better than you. No, it's one of those, I want to see if you can do this. I have to do a dinner for 2 for $10 or less. And my main ingredient is ramen noodles. All right. So you can all already know that people say that you can make anything out of ramen noodles. Well, I'm going to make a dinner for 2. And I've got all my ingredients. we're pretty well set to go for it. So this Friday, that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm up for the challenge. I'm going to make basically a ramen noodle dish that, that's perfect for a dinner for two. It has to taste good. And again, it has to be $10 or less. Yeah. And so that is the challenge. Okay. And I still had to leave enough left over to be able to buy something to drink with it, which I did that. And Princess Faye already opened it up. But that's okay.
You said I could.
I know, and I'm teasing you. I told her she could. It was perfectly okay. She wanted, it was soda. I'm teasing you, baby. I love you. Depends on the challenge. Depends on the challenge. Like this one, this was a $10 challenge, and it was from my particular. I'm in a member of a particular Facebook group called the Sunnies. Blindfold cooking. Ooh, I don't know. I'm not that good. Not that good. Harrison, you on, cuz. All righty. Let's get out the rest of our ingredients and begin. Because this is going to take the most amount of time. All right. Harrison's giving you hugs. I don't know if you're in chat or not. All righty. No, we've got a pressure cooker. All righty. So I'm going to get this up to kind of a medium low to start with. I might even go a little bit more than that to start it off. We're going to get out some cold pressed olive oil. Harrison, you're just Harrison. We wouldn't have you any other way. What's going on, Miss Kelly? Welcome to the live stream. Princess Faye's sick, so I'm making her chicken noodle soup. And for those that do not know, Miss Kelly is one of my friends over in the Sunnies, one of the wonderful friends that I've made. Princess Faye is in the background, clicky, clicky, clicky. Yeah, your computer is, but that's not your fault. And Miss Kelly, my little sister is somewhere in the chat right now. My little sister, Hannah. It happens. But when she gets sick, that gives me a chance. It gives me a chance to be the good husband and do something like this. I don't. You want to see me get hurt? No. Put Mentos in a Pepsi bottle and then close it up and then give it to you. I know better than that. Yeah. Oh, here we go. All righty. So I'm going to turn this down to just a little above our simmer point. What's going on, Harold? Good to see you. Harold's Random Videos. We have Harold in the live stream. Let's get I have an entire red onion. A red onion. We are going to sweat that red onion. But we're going to add in some cold pressed olive oil. Please note, I am not using the extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil does not do so hot when you add high heat to it. Hi, honey! Are you okay over there? I know you are. I'm working on it. All righty. So we're going to stir that around, get everything coated up real nice. The next thing that we are going to need is some kosher salt. Yes, I have root beer, Harrison. I'm going to say a couple of teaspoons of kosher salt. And that will help with the sweating process. Not too much. Okay. Again, get everything coated up. Light sizzling. This is a sweat. We're just looking to drive off excess moisture. All right. Now here in just a moment, we're going to add in some chicken, some chicken breast. Very healthy. So this, what? What? Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Gavin John? It'll be a little difficult. Little too hot. Turn that down. Light sizzling. Don't want to take it too far. It starts bringing on color. That's a bad thing. This is a sweat. Some people might think it's sauteing. No, this is a sweat. Why are we doing a sweat? Simply put, it drives off excess moisture, helps caramelize some of the sugars inside the onion, and it'll also help intensify the flavor. So this is why we do this. It's good to see you, Gavin John. I haven't got over to your stream in a while. For those who don't know, Gavin John is one of our dear friends from across the pond. Absolutely fantastic guy. All right. So I've got a good sweat going on. Now, I'm going to add in the chicken breast. Okay? Get in there. No, don't cook me. You calm down over there. There we go. Now don't get in a hurry on this. That's how you make tough chicken. There we go. All righty. It is so good to see you all here tonight. I'm going to turn up the heat just a little bit because the cold from the grill, from the chicken breast, will then it'll suck the heat out of the pan. I knew what I was about to say. It's just I was concentrating for a second. All righty. Now, what could make this better? A lemon. Show you. Let me get out a knife, because that's how it's spelled, right? Let's slice this bad boy open. Yeah, I finally broke down and got one of these little juicers. You all right over there, honey? Yeah. Zelda get you again?
She fell off my shoulder and lost.
Oh, no. All right, let's get the rest of our lemon juice. In other words, think grilled chicken. You guys ready? Yeah, almost 6 teaspoons. So we'll put about half of that on. And the rest of it into the slow cooker. There we go. And we're good to go. It's a nifty little device. All righty. Be careful with that. He's being a grease monkey today. Yeah, it's a nifty little juicer there. I'm really glad I picked it up. Now, what will happen is as the moisture cooks out from the lemon, it'll add a nice acidity to it. It just kind of stick and cling to everything, you know. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're going to cook this down a little bit more. Check on our slow cooker. Give everything a nice stir here in just a moment. Because if you don't, everything goes clump, clump, lump, right? Now, for those that do not know, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this part out. And that's not done. We got a long ways to go on that. So, our chicken is close to being done. Oh. All right, Queen. Hurry back. We'll miss you. What? Now, even if you weren't making chicken, chicken noodle soup, this would be just fine. Still, this would actually be perfect for making like chicken fajitas or something like that.
That sounds so good.
Or even taking the same chicken breast, laying it over the top of some noodles with a nice tomato sauce. Some of our gals right now they're like, okay, that's just not right. That's just not right. A whole dinner for two, that's some good stuff. This smells absolutely amazing. I don't see anything that looks like it's still raw, which that's exactly what we want. It's not going to matter too much if you have a little bit of rawness in there. Don't panic, because it's going to be going into the slow cooker, so it'll finish cooking in there. But now some of you might be saying, why did I cook it before it went into the slow cooker? Well, again, we're back to driving off moisture and intensifying flavors. So when this goes into the slow cooker, what I'm looking for is basically for the different flavors to meld together and kind of make that more of a hard hit, where you get more flavor, if you will, more bang for your buck. I don't know about all you, but I love getting more bang for my buck. And that just sounded so dirty. Damn it all to hell. All righty. Huh? This is true. Now, real quick, this pan is hot. This hand is not. So let's not, use something to grab hold of it. Be careful, okay? That's how accidents happen. Everything into the pot. Okay? Everything. Onions, chicken, even right down to the juices that were left over. Okay? Everything. Everything. Right in. Get it all in there. There we go. Now, there we go. Now we got to be real careful because I about overfilled the son of a gun. But we're going to begin slowly stirring things around. Got noodles, chicken. There we go. Clamp on the lid and we let it sit. All right. But before we take off, we do need some some additions to this. I've got some dried parsley. I'd say about a teaspoon. About a teaspoon of parsley right over the top. We're going to let that cook in. We've got some cilantro. About a teaspoon of dried cilantro. Again, right over the top. All right. And we'll go ahead and put in a few grinds of black pepper, freshly ground. Thank you very much. There we go. We'll add salt and pepper later on to taste. So there we have it. All right. Oh, I know better than that. I'll give this a nice light stir. And now, for those of you who are wondering what this looks like right now, dang it. Now this will look prettier in about 10 to 15 minutes, I'm thinking. It'll look a lot prettier. So, in the meantime, while we're waiting, yeah, I threw a knife. Let's go chill out. Let's go have a cigarette. The hard part's done. That was the easy stuff. Oh, yeah, we'll come back to her. That, and I figured y'all could come out and enjoy the rain with me. This right there, that pretty well stopped what we were working on. So that done it. No DIY today. That pretty well put a stop to everything right there. Yes, dear. Oh. So that pretty well ended that. I see a grand total of 3 people in the chat, total of 8 likes. Thank y'all so much. Goodness gracious, she's fussy.
I woke her up.
Oh. I have no idea where my smokes are. Welcome back, Queen. Zelda's being fussy. She just got woke up. Yeah. Come here, Zelda. Your public would like to see you. Oh. Right now, there are people all over the world going, "You are an evil person." Yeah, she's yelling. You telling me off? Yeah. My breath's pretty hot too. Oh. Did you see something interesting? Did you see something interesting? Yeah. This best seat in the house.
That's such a weird
Yeah. What? What? Real quick, I was doing some video of trying out the new capture card, doing some video work with Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. As soon as she seen Ganon, she got scared. Don't worry, he ain't gonna kidnap you. I won't let him.
Oh my god, can you imagine if someone doodled Zelda as Zelda here and then doodled Ganon like he's a big old mean Rottweiler?
Oh, that would be funny. She did. She got all upset. She started meowing like I'd never seen her so scared.
Oh, that poor woman.
Yeah. You're okay. Zelda want pizza? Is that what you're looking at? Telling me you want pizza? all eyes are glued on her right now.
She's looking at the car that was pulled up.
Yeah. Cute as a button. Yeah. Cute as a button. Here, cat. She's getting in a bad spot here, and I'm trying to help. Here, calm down.
Hold on, I got it.
Okay, thank you, baby. Okay, here. I'll take her back.
Can you? You got me.
She does not like to be. Started raining real hard, and she got nervous.
She'll get used to it. She's gonna have to when she goes to Oregon.
And for the record, little Zelda here's the runt of her litter. She the runt. You just meowed. Yeah, she's being talkative. It's raining out here, and she's just not liking hearing all the rain. Yeah, it's raining real hard. That's why we didn't do the DIY episode today. I figured y'all needed your Zelda fix. She's fighting, she's wanting to stay upset, but she's trying to. Oh, hud. What? Did you just meow at me? Did you just meow at me? Is it raining where you're at? You say hi to everybody? Is that your hi to everybody? I think she's trying to tell everybody to hit that big red support button. What do you think? I know chat's pretty well dead. She killed the chat. She does every time we put her on camera. And she is such a teeny tiny little thing. Do you want her back? A little oven too. You wouldn't think such a small little creature would make that much body heat. You will sweat to death if you're not careful. I think she's just your typical American cat, just kind of a mutt of the cat world. Because her mom is just real pretty. I've never seen a coloring like on her mom. And her mama got out and found one of the stray males in the neighborhood. So that's where it all came down to. She came back home and that was it. So that's where we're at on that. I don't know. I think she's just typical, mutt of the cat world. Nothing wrong with that. And Princess Faye's been putting up videos of her, and I know y'all have been eating that up. That she's just the cutest little thing. And we all love the runts, anyways. We'll definitely try to get some kitten time in where we'll get in there and have some fun and have her get playing a little bit. So that's pretty much it. Yep. Roll call. I'm here. Who's all here and present and accounted for? I was hoping I didn't see Think Different sneak in. He usually kind of sits in the background and chilling out. All right. Tomorrow is Sober Talk. On tomorrow's Sober Talk, I have no idea what we're going to talk about. I just know we're going to talk about being sober. As it should be. As it should be. Honey, I'm stealing one of yours. A lot of the neighborhood strays are out there right now, meow, because of the weather. But let's see. Currently, so tomorrow is Sober Talk. I don't have a topic for tomorrow. Might just tell stories. Let's see. Tomorrow's Sober Talk. Friday, I've got the cooking challenge. The $10 cooking challenge, dinner for two. Let's see. Saturday, weather permitting, we've got DIY. If weather's not permitting, I'll try to figure out something that we can do inside. All right. Sunday is going to be a makeup live. We'll probably call it something like Sensual Sunday or something like that. What's that, honey? So that'll be Sunday. So Sunday we'll have a live stream of one of the neighbor kids. Yep. I don't know what the theme's going to be. I've made a couple of suggestions, but Princess Faye will ultimately be in control of the makeup, and I just got to sit there and be a good husband and let her put the makeup on me. I know some people want to see Harley Quinn. Let's see. I know there's a couple other versions. Well, there's a couple other versions of Boy George. One in particular I'm wanting to do is from his video Miss Me Blind. I've been wanting to do that one. I've been telling Princess Faye I really want that one. Which is that's a really good song. It's one of those it's one of his it's one of the the true if you're a fan of the 80s, everyone talks about Karma Chameleon, from Culture Club. That's still a great song. And it is a good song. I like that song. But when it comes to Culture Club, there's other songs like yeah, you could do Joker, but kind of goes against the whole gender bending thing. I mean, that is a thought though. We might say that one a little closer to Halloween. Ooh. Don't worry, there's plenty of makeup out there we could do. Let's see. So that is, I know someone wanted to see Harley Quinn, which Harley Quinn has several versions of herself. We might have to do a Suicide Squad one, and we might have to do. Oh, that's a nice breeze blowing in, and we might definitely have to do her one from the animated series. No, no, I didn't. And I know, uh, we're talking about, doing might even have to do Boy George's Raggedy Ann look that he made so popular in the 80s. Um, that's pretty much it. Let's go in and see if we got soup. I have no idea where everyone's at. Sorry about that. We had weather's bad, and when the weather goes bad, the internet gets goofy. All right. Yeah, I have no idea where everyone's at. It's early in the week, and everyone really gets into the stuff that comes closer to the weekends. All right. Get y'all situated. Actually, I'm going to set y'all right there. What's going on, Jamie? All righty. So we are now to the point where we're going to test our soup. We had to chill out and kind of let it do its thing. Now that is what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. Floppy noodles. Great taste. Definitely gonna need some salt. What's going on, Think Different? Wondering where you're at. We are definitely gonna need some salt to this now. Hey, what's going on, Kevin Myers? Welcome to the live stream. All right, so we're gonna put in some kosher salt from here. Add that in. Homemade chicken noodle soup. Smells amazing. And with a slow cooker, it'll keep it warm. And you could keep it like this on low for several hours. So if you go hungry, well, that's on you. All righty. Now, time to start dishing this up. Oh, that's what's up. Now, so you all can see what we got going on. We have a there you go. Homemade chicken noodle soup. Not bad, right? All you need now to go with that, soup crackers. Yeah, you can make it without the noodles if you want. Yeah, you can do it either way, however you want to do it. So, I shall open the bag, hopefully without making a big giant mess. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. Now we got big old hunks of chicken in it. There you go. You're welcome. There we go. A little something for the missus to start feeling better on. I don't like that bowl. Hey, what's going on, Mike G? Welcome back. Oh, beef. Yeah, I might have to do that sometime. Beef noodle soup. Alrighty. And this cook's got to have some of his own. Right? How is it?
Other than all the herbs, you're good. I feel like yours probably would have been better if they were pulverized.
Ah,
We don't have pulverized yet.
not like that, no, baby. So, it's a success. So, there you have it. Well, there's those types. Okay. Now, that turned out pretty good.
Would you be willing to bring me a soda?
Mm-hmm.
Or some apple cider or some sort of drink?
Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Homemade. What? You want some apple cider, baby?
Apple cider or soda, I don't care.
Your soda's not-
probably easier. It's right there on the by the cat food.
What?
To your right, on the box. To your right, right on the box.
Oh. Dirt.
Sorry, there you go.
Give me a moment. Here. I'll be hogging all the crackers.
I will.
I know you will.
Oh my gosh, I can
Turn out good? Good. New England clam chowder. I might have to get the recipe for that. There we go. That turned out great. Mix in the crackers. It's amazing. And got plenty here for a few days. Not a half bad deal. Of course, I got a few coworkers that are asking me to bring some in. A couple of gals want to try it. Don't give me that look.
Why was this not brought to my attention?
I did tell you. You were feeling very... Not even going to let him have a little bowl.
Are they female?
Yeah.
No.
Not like that, honey. They're just curious what you get to enjoy.
Well, I guess they can talk to their own guy then.
Huh. I didn't know that.
I didn't see. Did you know that if you spell soup backwards, it's...
We still got to get this one cable, and we'll be able to start streaming it, but that's it. And IPA. IPA. I'm not familiar with that. Amazing.
It's really good with the crackers.
You're at 65 now, Mike? Congratulations. Congratulations. I know you've been working hard, working real hard. Oh, no. A&W. Wondering what I was drinking. Yeah, I've never heard of it.
He might have been asking what you used to drink.
Oh.
Someone asks, what are you, a craft beer? I'm like, oh, well, I'm a Miller Lite type of person, you know.
Myself personally, when it comes to what I drank, I was definitely all the way Crown Royal. Crown Royal was my drink of choice. Yeah, let's see. You cannot steal my seat. Oh. Galaxy. We'll talk about my drinks of choice back in the day. Root beer. Galaxy, can I have my seat? Can I have my seat, sweetie? Come on. Don't give me that look. Here, we'll sit together. No? Okay. You need coffee? I could always go for coffee. Oh. There we go. But right. Now for me though, I mean, we'll talk more about sober talk tomorrow. But for tonight, You guys asked, how's the new capture card working out? Actually, I'm looking at the video footage I captured from the Switch. Fantastic. Looks great. The audio is amazing. And basically, I captured something very special. Queen Bee, a late birthday present for you. Late birthday present with what I'm doing here. And I think you guys will get a kick out of it. But you're going to have to wait and see what it is. Yeah, perfect. There we go. You're going to just have to wait and see what it is. So, Queen Bee, you got a late birthday present coming. So, figure I'll go ahead and... Amazing. Noodles are good, which I know Princess Faye's eating. She's going nuts over them. She always likes my homemade chicken noodle soup. Now, I'm not 100% sure why, but something about chicken noodle soup, there's something in it that just helps people get to feeling better quicker, which is why I don't mind making it. It's a lot of fun to me. So when the weather, when feeling bad, homemade chicken noodle soup. And of course, it's got onion in it. It's got chicken, cilantro, parsley, black pepper, a little bit of everything. I am not a fan of Luigi's Mansion. That's a possibility. It's a placebo. But something about them old timers, they always said something about chicken noodle soup always helped people feel better sooner. And who am I to argue with some of them old timers? They knew things that we didn't. So that, just kind of take that in for a moment. Well, when it comes to the Nintendo franchise, there's only one character for me. One character, that's like the all-time greatest character for Prince Magnum. That is Link. Sorry, Mario is awesome. Luigi is cool. Well, yeah, there's all that, but I'm talking more of their home remedies stuff. What I'm referring to, the home remedies. When you start talking home remedy stuff, well, that's a whole nother ball game. Something about the old home remedies, it seemed to work better. Not 100% sure why either. Kind of weird how that all works. But it's filling and not bad for you. Well, that's true. And I didn't talk to, basically I had everything set up where all I had to do was rock and roll this stream. So I'm actually done with, with the stuff early and even choked down a little bit of food, which means we get to make time with the cats. Just not with the one over there. It's true. Not all of them. My grandparents weren't. On either side, they couldn't be. My grandpa seen enough of that in the Second World War. So, yeah. Man, this bowl of soup did not last long. Good stuff, too. Okay, so let's have another cigarette, and then we'll see if Zelda wants to play. Because I know y'all want to see Zelda. I'm not that important. um, so we got an interesting week ahead of us. No question about it. But you know, but yeah, I've been working on a video for Queen Bee. Well, welcome back, Kevin. Welcome back. There we go. Glad to have y'all here. Princess Faye Waluigi. Waluigi. Okay. Okay. I mean, everyone's got that character from the Mario franchise. I know T-Belly here on YouTube and now over on you know that over on Twitch. T-Belly he's a Wario fan. You know, he's a Wario fanboy. And of course, he'll also tell you though his favorite video game franchise from Nintendo. Oh, that's no good. Welcome back, Kevin. Let's see. What was it? Hang on here. I just had a thought. I just totally went blank. Gosh darn it. Yeah, T-Belly, he's a big fan of Legend of Zelda. So that is now real quick, Ian asked me to do Legend of Zelda Yoshi. I actually had a friend back in high school that his nickname was Yoshi Kwan after some wrestler that he really liked. That was his nickname, Yoshi Kwan. So, all right. I'm sorry, my favorite character is still Link. You know, adventurous type. You know.
I like Yoshi.
Yoshi, I know, baby.
Yoshi comes in all colors. You got all flavors for all. What's the phrase?
Mm-hmm.
I like Yoshi.
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 All right. So let's do something that Queen Bee does not approve of, but for good reason. She wants me to stay in good health. Quit raining. And then we'll see if Zelda wants to play. Yeah, we totally named my cat after doing that really long stream. Named her. Welcome back, Gavin. Soup's done, my man. Soup's done. Princess Faye's eating right now, and she says it's really good. So I did a good job. Did a good thing. She'll have something on her stomach to start getting her feeling better. Now, come on, Queen. It's hard. It's hard for me to quit, okay? It's hard for me to quit. That sounds like Zelda's mama. That is Zelda's mama. Come on, Queen. It's one. Yeah, I know, but it's sometimes just not enough. It I don't smoke that much unless I'm thinking a lot or, whatever's going, I've slowed down a lot. I only go through like a, well, our Zelda does. Which in Breath of the Wild, Princess Zelda did have a mom, but her mom passed away. What you doing, Galaxy? Hmm? No, we have a kitten named Zelda, named after the long, I was streaming Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. um, no, Legend of Zelda. For those that don't know, that was the game that was all the rage in the '80s. The original one, and I'll tell y'all right now. The original is still my favorite. What you doing, Galaxy? Here. That, there, my friends. That is, that's the mama cat, Luna. That's mama cat. Not a clue. Hmm. Well, welcome to the live stream, Dennis Carter. We're just chilling out. Just got through cooking. No, actually, these are called 38 specials. These are 38 specials.
Why did Queen do that?
I don't know. Hold on a second, Queen. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Calm down, calm down. He was asking about what type of cigar. Sorry about that, Dennis. I straightened it out. I got it. I got it. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. uh, sorry about that, Dennis. We got some real protective people over me. No, I'm smoking 38 special cigars. Um, yeah, these are. It's all good, Queen. You're just being protective, and I appreciate it. But no, they come like that. Just they're like regular cigarettes. Where I live, these cost just under $1. They're about after taxes about 96 cents a pack. So they're respectably cheap, and they're not bad. Normally, in the old days, cheap smokes, cheap, cigarettes and cigars, you got what you paid for. But these are actually really good. I like these. So we just got through. We just got through making some homemade chicken noodle soup and just kind of chilling out, Wang Chung, getting some watch time minutes. Talking to some of the video game stuff that we occasionally do here on the channel. Um, yeah, yeah, but yeah. Uh, so that's the extent of my excitement. Really, we just got through making homemade chicken noodle soup. I come from an old German family. I don't even know what my last name means. Yeah, it's almost done. We got to strip down. We got it stripped down, ready to go, ready for paint. I got to touch up a couple of spots. Um, but and got to cut the chain off, and we got to tape up what we don't want to get sprayed. But other than that, it's ready to go. It's ready for paint. So that's really about it. You know. Thank you all so much for the 9 likes. Yeah, yeah. Well, I married one. Honey, is Zelda crashed out?
I don't know. I don't know where she is.
Okay.
She's not with me right now. I sat up to eat. She didn't like that, so she left.
Oh, she mad.
I'm done eating though. Whenever you're willing to take my stuff. I think I ate too much.
You ate too much.
Or too fast.
She wolfed it down.
Hi, Faber.
It's been a while. Here, buddy, can I borrow you?
Oh no, my companion.
It's been a while, Taver. For those of you who don't know, this is one of the oldest cats that we have, and he's been with us a long time. He's been with us a long time. Almost, what, 6 years? About how old he is. He's a big boy, isn't he? Thank you so much for the 10 likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Here you go. Give you guys an idea how big he is. Oh, you. Yeah. You don't get on camera very much. He's getting better with her. Yeah, he's been with us a grand total of about 6 years. He's going on 7, I believe. And he's a good friend to us all. Oh, him a big boy, yeah. Breath smells like cat food. You know that, buddy. He's also the one that takes care of me when I have my post-traumatic flashbacks. All right, come on. Yeah, that's a long time. He's getting to be an old man.
Give me back my buddy.
Here, look. He likes. He won't admit it. He loves all of that. He loves all the attention. And of course, Galaxy. Yeah, Taver takes care of me when I have my post traumatic flashbacks. Updates on Project Spirit. Now that's a good question. Okay. Project Spirit. Someone who's been keeping up with the channel. Good job. Good job. Someone who's been keeping up with the channel. Project Spirit is we are getting closer to the automatic transmission swap. We are changing over to a brand new well, not exactly brand new, but it'll be updated dramatically. We have basically most of the parts to do the automatic swap. And let me get situated and I will show you some of those parts. All righty. Dang, updates. A lot of people going live. Right over there is the new transmission and torque converter. Over on the shelf, you can see a brand new brake pedal, a new automatic shifter, and a transmission cooler. We still got to order off for the linkage low car, and I'll get out the shifter and show you. But there's the new transmission cooler, the brake pedal. So that is where that stands. So we will be here soon looking at for the last week in September. Project Spirit will go into a shop, and they'll take all the parts, make sure everything is hunky dory. They're going to basically pull the old manual transmission out, and the new automatic will go in. We're going to have it. I have a new radio. I just haven't had it installed. I've had it for like the last 3 years. I've just not bothered to have it installed. So to answer that that question, yeah, eventually I'll put one in there. I just haven't done it. It's not been exactly high on the priority list. So that's kind of where we're at on that. So it's just one of those things. But yes, we will be doing that eventually. And this radio actually has a Bluetooth feature. Doesn't use a disc player or anything, which kind of weird to me. But it comes with an AM, FM radio, which I still like. And then it has a Bluetooth feature and a spot where I could put a USB port. Now, what this will allow me to do is with that USB. We'll take and install, all this when it comes time. But right now, the main thing is I also want to try to find a reasonable set of speakers, and then we got to figure out where we're going to mount the new radio and just all that stuff. So that is the plan as it stands right now. So, yeah, that pretty well covers that. But yes, Project Spirit. Right now, there's really not a whole lot going on other than I'm just waiting right now. Well, that is, we are going to look at what we're looking at doing to expand Spirit's life cycle. Is now this year the big focus is, like a couple years ago, the big focus was the front disc brake conversion. That was 2 years we focused on that, 2 years. And it finally all came together. Then last year, it was a lot of stuff going on with the transmission. And I thought we had solved those issues. So the problem that we ran into there was the old, basically the Z-bar linkage just isn't cutting it anymore. So because the Z-bar linkage is wearing out again and we got to have it rebuilt, that's just not going to do it. The Bluetooth is just for, not so much for, it might have the feature to do phone calls, but I think the main part of it is just for streaming, music to the radio. I would have to get in and read the instructions. I mean, it might have that feature, but I don't know. What do you think, Galaxy? What do you think? You're just sitting there doing kitty cat stuff. I wish you'd come over here and sit with us. Be more sociable. You used to get on camera all the time, Galaxy. Now you don't. Big yawn. But so, last year was getting all the stuff straightened out with the transmission. And now we're at the stage where it's like, it's just, what we did wasn't good enough. There is sometimes, like we've got one coming up on July 25th, but unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to attend. And it's right here in my own hometown, which ticks me off. But and I can tell you where it is, but it's for raising money for autism. But the problem is that I may not be able to get over there, so I'm hoping I can, but there's an excellent chance I won't be able to. Which is upsetting because I enjoy doing car shows. I love doing car shows, but it seems like this year has just been a struggle to get to a car show. It's kind of steep but it is for money, but basically, your classes are, 79 and older, 80 and newer, which Princess Faye will be in that category. I would be in the 79 and older. Then they've got the 79 and older for trucks, 80 and newer for trucks, special interest, cruiser motor, motorcycle, stuff like that. Great. Yeah, I hate that. Car shows for the most part, though, in my area have been canceled. It kind of sucks, because I've wanted to do car shows, but it's just not happening this year. Really, so you guys are getting ready to go through that again. Man, that sucks. But real quick, like oh, you got a 2004 Caprice? Oh man. I actually had, when I was younger, I had an 83 Caprice Classic, and it was all right. I mean, it started my love with the bigger cars. Right. It started my love for the big cars. And I will say right now, Project Spirit actually does not exactly fit the criteria of the type of classic car I prefer. I like my cars big, really big, but it's just been one of those things I haven't been able to, that's not what we found when we found Project Spirit. Initially, I was looking for something like a big full-size Oldsmobile Delta, or I was going to see if I could find an Olds Cutlass, which that's more mid-size, but still pretty cool. I'm actually more of an Oldsmobile kind of guy. I know some people are like, Oldsmobile. Yeah, Oldsmobile. Oldsmobile was like, everyone talks about how in the 60s, Mopar owned the drag strip. Well, in the 70s, that was actually Oldsmobile. Oldsmobile owned the drag strip in the 70s. No one really talks about that. That's pretty much it. But anyhow, um, so that, I mean, so we're looking at swapping over to an automatic because it's easier to get parts. Now, some people are like, oh, you should keep her stick. But honestly, if you can't, if it's, I could get the hydraulic clutch conversion kit, but then I'm putting that on a transmission that's out of a 67 Mustang. Hey, honey, Kevin says hi. She's in there. She ended up calling out of work today, was feeling sick and, sick, just had that migraine. And then with the migraine came a massive stomach ache, and that was it. So she's been home all day today, dealing with an upset stomach. And when she told me she wasn't feeling good, I said, chicken noodle soup. And she's like, chicken noodle soup. As a matter of fact, even ate a little bit here on the live stream. Real good stuff. So I will take you guys in. For those of you who missed, I'll take you in so you can see what we made.
Oh, you take this away. If it's in front of me, I'll eat it.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people really like the Mavericks, and I really should go into detail what makes the Mavericks so doggone popular today. They've always had their own kind of almost cult following, but more so today than they ever had before. All right, there is our chicken noodle soup. All the herbs and everything right at the top. You can see. Well, see, I will say right now, I am not a Ford guy. I'm actually more of a GM guy, and more in particular, I like my Oldsmobiles. But I will say that when it comes to Mavericks, I like Mavericks. I like Mavericks and Ford Comets. What's going on, Harold? Oh, be right back. Oh, okay. Oh, you sent me a taco. You guys had some tacos, huh? Okay, now that's a good question. That's a good question, Dennis Carter. I will tell you. In this country, they stopped making the Maverick in 1977, but in South America, they didn't stop making them until 1980. You're close. You were in the ballpark. They stopped it right in 1980 in other parts of the world. But here in the United States, they stopped in 77. And the Ford Fairmont took over in this country, which ironically enough, Princess Faye, when she's seen a Ford Fairmont for the very first time, the first words out of her mouth were, they really downgraded, because the Fairmont's not the prettiest looking car, but they weren't bad. Yep, got plenty of food for a few days. But to kind of get you caught up to speed, like I said, once we do the automatic swap, spider by my head. Oh, dang, I don't see one, man. Spot on the wall or something. But come, you lottery cuz. Let me see. And for those that don't know, Princess Faye's project car is a 2003 Pontiac Grand Am GT Project Lena. The plan is with yeah, you did. You got me good, Henri. But for for like I think we're gonna make it where it's the first week of October after Princess Faye gets back. We Princess Faye and I are gonna do our own personal car show, and everyone gets to vote on their favorite project car. And we'll do a walk around of each vehicle. And you guys basically, as we do the walk around of the vehicle, I will show what's changed, what stayed the same, and even go into some stuff on the old. Yeah, you got me good. I was like, maybe I don't see it. Maybe I don't see it, What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with you, Kevin? But, I thought that would be a really, really fun idea. And kind of let everyone, because we went in, it'll be the first week of October is when we're going to do it. It'll be the first week of October. We'll go live, and I'll have it set up in the community tab where you'll be able to vote. Now, about a month ago, maybe not even that long, about 3 weeks ago, we did a live stream. Well, I put in the community tab where people could vote on their favorite project car, Project Spirit and Project Lena. Believe it or not, Project Lena did a lot better than you all would think. I think she was sitting at 40% of the votes, or something like that. It was close. It was a lot closer than you would think. And there was quite a few people that said that they couldn't decide. Quite a few people. So I was actually like, wow, the irony that Project Lena held her own against good old Spirit, and eventually I'm still working on it, but there's a couple of car videos I'm working on right now that I've just not finished editing. Trying out new equipment that we just picked up not too long ago. But we're looking at here in the very, very near future that will be, and there'll be some videos on the cars, like music video montages of each car. The one on Project Spirit on her, believe it or not, is sitting at a grand total, that video on Project Spirit, because she's been with us almost 5 years. The last week of October, Project Spirit have been with the Prince Magnum channel a grand total of 5 years. And that's in November. What's that? Ooh. Yeah, I know it's rough where you're at. And I'll tell you, if you go back, well, what I've actually been doing is going back through all of the old footage that I have on Project Spirit. Project Lena right now, and I'm nothing against Project Lena. Project Lena is a great car, but she's been with the channel 3 years, creeping up on 4, believe it or not. And being that she's coming up on 3 years, she doesn't have near the video footage that Project Spirit does. Project Spirit, as I've been going through, I'm still finding more. And it's like, gosh, I forgot about this. I forgot about this. I forgot this video footage existed. And she's sitting at right now, Project Spirit just by herself is sitting at almost 40 minutes of video time, and I'm still editing. Okay, if that's any indication. But you got to understand, Project Spirit's been with us a long time, and I know Ian, he's a Project Lena fan. Gamer Ian BRFC, that's his all-time favorite car. He'll tell you that's my he's Project Lena all the way. He likes the sleek look, but then his own wife is like, oh no, Project Spirit, so it's actually really neat how you'll see the couples kind of separate like that on it. But Project Spirit has the biggest following on the channel, but Lena has her own following, which is amazing. So, I mean, but yes, that is the plan right now. I was hoping to get more car shows done, but it's just not going to happen right now. Between my job and the fact that there is no car shows at the moment. One of the things. What? But what? Galaxy. I'm sorry. I was just petting you. Little Zelda's hiding right now, so I can't put her on camera for y'all. Neon lights. Oh no. No. We don't do neon lights on Project Spirit or Project Lena. Well, maybe on the inside for Lena, but I just don't think it would go good on Spirit. Let's see. Earlier this year, we did the tail light panel on Spirit. That was definitely. I hadn't done anything like that in a long time, but it turned out nice. I'm hoping that the weather will be somewhat cooperative Saturday because there's a couple of pieces I want to start working on for Spirit. A couple of start working on the pieces on her down back by her tail light panel. Take them off. Maybe. It's one of those things that, I mean, I have a certain look that I think that Spirit's supposed to have. And basically, I actually have a picture in my head what she's supposed to look like. Oh man, I just looked at that video probably about a week ago. I actually looked at that video myself and I'm like, man, because that was a good video. That was really a good video. But let's see if my voice is working. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Give me a moment. If you want, oh, I'm enjoying working on her. Gosh, that man, that took me back. Someone who actually seen that video. My gosh. Hang on here. Oh, I don't want to go there. I want to go here, here. Well, that's an old one. Okay, well, that one's not super old. Okay. If you like videos with Project Spirit, you're gonna love this one. This one is quite possibly my all-time favorite with Project Spirit. Coming into my own live stream. Okay. All right. You guys get a chance. This video is the one. Oh, that's all good. There you go. The video I just posted is the one that you guys want to see. I'm telling you. That's the one that truly makes Project Spirit just like super respectable. You know, basically the name of it is, I think it's like Do It Yourself Budget Hot Rodding, A Birthday to Remember, or something like that. But basically, there was a friend of mine. It was her son's birthday. Oh, I believe it. I've had that happen. I've had that happen where I started, someone, one of the bigger channels shouted me out and I started crying and everything. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Um, but then, but that video I just posted, that video was of there was this, basically the kid was autistic and he liked YouTube, so we jumped into. I said it's his birthday, and um, more or less. I mean, we hot rodded around Bonterre, and we had a good time. We had a good time, and edited the video and then put it up. And his mom was like, "Thank you. That was the sweetest thing you could have. That was like the greatest birthday present." He's telling everybody at school. Oh, really? Yeah. So but basically, I got to, for a friend, I got to take her autistic son around Bonterre, sliding around corners. We had a good time. We had a real good time, and that was in Project Spirit. And then he showed all of his friends. He was in a YouTube video, and that was one of my favorite videos of all time. So if you've never got a chance to see it, yeah. But yeah, the one on automatics, my God, that was back. I've got a lot of videos up that it's like when someone will mention, it's like, man, I haven't thought about that video in forever. That was a good video. There was one where I had to rescue my poor boss. She was in a horrible accident. Well, it wasn't super bad. That's all right, Kevin. I'm getting ready to shut her down for the night too. Um, we got as much of my watch time minutes as we could, so that's good for me. So, all righty. Again, let me get you. If you don't know what's going on, we will be live tomorrow again at 7 o'clock Central Standard U.S. time. For those over in the UK, that's about 1 o'clock a.m. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Kevin. Uh, yes, most definitely. We will be live again tomorrow for Sober Talk. Friday, we have a cooking live stream, a cooking challenge here on the Prince Magnum channel. That cooking challenge is going to be basically I have to make a dinner for two. My main ingredient is ramen noodles, and I have to do it for $10 or less. And I have all the ingredients. Thank you. Appreciate that, Kevin. Appreciate that. So then, come Friday is the cooking challenge. And we'll go into a little bit more detail Friday when it happens. So you guys will, like I said, I got all the stuff to do this. It's going to be really awesome. I think you guys are going to love it. Saturday, we'll try to do something DIY. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we will try to do something. Sunday will be, of all the things, Sunday will be Sensual Sunday. And basically, it'll be a makeup live stream where Princess Face slathers my face in makeup, and I act like a drag queen for the rest of the live stream. The last one we did, she did me up like Tim Curry from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. One of the times before that, she did me up as this feminine looking kitty cat, and it was very cute. And the time before that, I was done up none other than like Boy George from his video, It's a Miracle. Really good. So if you've never seen these makeup lives, they're really fun. So, you know, a little gender bending. All right. And that brings us to the spot where I get to say thank you all for being here with me today. You guys are amazing, every one of you out there. You know, it's you guys that are sending me where I'm a going, you know, sending me right up to the top of that ladder. All right. It takes all of you, because I mean, I can make videos like this and, you know, all that other stuff, but if nobody's watching, you know, it's just not that exciting. So it's you guys that are important. That also brings us to the spot where I get to say, get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is, just do something with yourself. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. Hang on a second. Before I do my outro, then, just for you, hang on a second here. I was getting ready to do the outro. We'll do it again here in a second. I'll show you my. All right, so it was the week before. We've been live a lot. Oh my gosh. I almost forgot about that one. Where's the off the chain? Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking for a specific one. Okay. Before we shut it down, then. Just for you. There you go. I just dropped a link. Mr. Dennis Carter, if you watch that, go towards the end and you'll see me done up like Boy George from his music video, It's a Miracle. Not a joke. Yeah. So this Sunday will be Sensual Sunday, and I'll be done up in drag makeup. So, or well, not full on drag makeup, but good enough that it definitely you'll be like, it doesn't even look like you. What the hell? All right. So it brings us to that stopping point again. And it goes like this. Get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is. Just do something with yourself. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet. Do something special for them today. And as always, for all of you out there, if no one out there has told any of you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.